I really believe that the price of internet computer is definitely gearing up for a lot of price action in the next coming 7 to about 14 days. We could potentially be having a very explosive price growth as far as internet computer is concerned, because I'm really seeing a lot of good price technical indicators that are really showing us that we are definitely going to be gearing up for a massive November. The first thing that I would love to point out is due to the fact that we are increasing in volume, trading volume. So a few days ago, right, I was talking about the 24-hour trading volume of ICP. That time that I talked about the 24-hour trading volume, I think it was about 2 days ago. The volume was only 24 million US dollars in terms of its 24-hour trading volume as far as Binance is concerned. But if you take a look at what has been happening, right, obviously the volume has been steadily increasing on a lot of exchanges. And if you go on Binance, right, and you take a look at the 24-hour trading volume, you're going to discover that it has been growing and doing very well. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of people say that volume precedes price action. And if you take a look at the composure that internet computer has been having as of today, right, obviously we didn't lose any points. We have obviously gained in about 1%, which is very good, due to the fact that a lot of cryptocurrencies that I usually watch have really lost a lot of value, but ICP has kept its composure. However, we do have a lot of uncertainty with regards to the explosive move that I am talking about, right? Because we haven't still broken the bearish structure. So take a look at this, right? We obviously had that amazing pump. We came back down, produced a lower high, came back down, produced this low right over here, which is arguably lower than this low right over here, and we obviously produced another lower high, and we sort of produced a lower low right over there, which is, in comparison to these other lows, is definitely lower. And our recent pump right over here is obviously lower than all these previous highs. Therefore, the bearish structure is still in place. So this is one of the reasons why I have been telling you guys that potentially we could have another drop towards the downside. Who knows? Maybe this particular pump was the end of this, pullback that we had, and we could have another leg towards the downside going below $7. And this is one of the reasons why I'm saying worst case scenario for ICP in the next coming few days is us going below $7, and that is definitely potentially going to be the end of the bearish, or rather the negative price trajectory that we have been experiencing since 28th September. So if we're going to have another leg towards the downside, I really urge a lot of people to sort of buy your last entries, or rather your last dollar cost average entry into ICP, because we could potentially not see the price coming back to those particular levels. So anything which is going to be below $7 is going to be a very massive opportunity for you, because the price of ICP obviously is going to go to its previous all-time high. And the other thing that I really wanted to point out to you guys is due to the fact that we are only a few projects away from having price trajectory which is going to be as high as Solana. Because for example, if you take a look at this project BOB.Fun, right, this project has been a very good eye-opener as far as internet computer is concerned. Let me explain. So we obviously saw a dramatic rise of internet computer in September. Okay, this particular rise from here, 7th September. 7th September 2024 was the beginning of a massive push towards the upside, which led the price go to around $10. So what really made a lot of people have interest in internet computer, what really drove the demand for the price of ICP. Ladies and gentlemen, according to my little research, right, I am so inclined to really believe that BOB.Fun was that particular demand that really caused the price of internet computer to go up. Okay, so now if you compare internet computer with other established cryptocurrencies such as Solana, right? Obviously, you guys have been wondering why the hell does internet computer still not get really compared with a lot of these amazing, superb blockchains like AVAX, Ethereum, Solana, even Sui. Sui is becoming, way much more adopted than internet computer. Even though internet computer allegedly has got far superior technology than these other cryptocurrency blockchains. Well, it's all about demand. It's all about piquing the interest of retail investors. And this is one of the reasons why internet computer hasn't really been performing very well, because we do not know how to sort of attract the masses. What are the masses looking for right now? They're looking for, amazing projects that are really going to help the retail investors make a lot of money. Solana really blew up because of Pump.Fun. Pump.Fun was, one of the biggest accelerators of Solana. If you take a look at Ethereum, the growth trajectory of Ethereum and all these other DeFi platforms is due to the fact that there was a lot of demand for the tokens. Like, for example, Ethereum, right? There was a lot of ICOs. In order for you to participate in the initial coin offerings back in the day, right, you needed to have Ethereum. Hence, a lot of people were purchasing Ethereum. But when it comes to internet computer, right, we just haven't had that particular driving factor to increase the demand in order for people to sort of get to purchase internet computer. Getting back to BOB.Fun, right? BOB.Fun to me is really an eye-opener, just like I told you, due to the fact that we saw a project get developed on internet computer, right? And it led to the demand of ICP computers. In case you guys don't really know exactly what I'm talking about, right? In order for you to deploy a canister on BOB.Fun, right, you require ICP tokens. And this also made ICP deflationary because, you were removing a lot of ICP tokens from the supply, etc. So therefore, it was very good for the price of ICP. So if you take a look at the listing of BOB.Fun, right? Blockchain on blockchain. So let me show you, and you guys are going to understand what I'm talking about. So according to this data on CoinGecko.com, right, Bob was listed on October 17th, and here we officially saw the trading happen around October 18th. Okay, so in October, that's when it was listed, and people were farming this particular project. So if you take a look at this, right, the first price data that we have is 14th September. Now, take a look at this particular price date, right? Of course, it was obviously submitted to list on CoinGecko. Obviously, in October, people started mining and preparing for blockchain in October. Now, take a look at what happened to the price of internet computer in September. This is when we had this amazing demand. The peak of the demand happened 7th September. Allegedly, maybe most likely a week or 2 weeks before BOB was sort of listed and before people started mining and receiving those BOB tokens. And this is one of the reasons why I really believe that, such things increase the likelihood of the price to appreciate, because you already know how retail investors behave when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Retail investors want to see stories of how people invested in so and so project and then really ended up being millionaires, etc. This is one of the reasons why Solana is a very good cryptocurrency project with a lot of cult followers, because it has really blessed a lot of people. You know, a lot of people's lives have been changed by them investing in Solana. And this is one of the reasons why we're not really seeing that enthusiasm get drawn towards internet computer, because there's no cult like following, due to the fact that there isn't a lot of life-changing type of stories out there. But BOB has really sort of ignited that flame when it comes to developing on ICP. Moreover, when it comes to developing projects, right, there's a lot of factors that really come into play, due to the fact that there's obviously different programming languages. You know, Ethereum has got Solidity, Solana has got its own programming language that people are conversant with. ICP also has got its own programming language as well. So do developers really find it easy to develop on ICP? Is it easy for people to deploy simple projects like meme tokens on internet computer, etc? So coming back to BOB and the price appreciation of internet computer, right? This amazing rise here was caused by blockchain on blockchain, due to the fact that people required internet computer coins in order for them to sort of deploy a canister. So let me read this for you guys. How does BOB work? BOB uses a system called proof of on-chain work. You deploy your own smart contract, a canister, at BOB.Fun. This program solves math problems, hashes, main computers, mother nodes give out these problems, miners solve the problems and tell the mother node, etc. So what's needed is you obviously need to spend some ICP in order for you to deploy and get cycles and all that good stuff. I'm sure you guys already know what needs to be happening. So in order for you to get started, you need to go to BOB.Fun, add ICP to your treasury, create a new miner, and you begin mining BOB. Okay, which is a very good contributing factor to the increase in demand. And this is one of the reasons why we saw a lot of developers, or rather people who are early when it comes to figuring out what's happening under the hood. These are the guys who sort of bought a lot of ICP, and we saw the interest peak. Okay, and when BOB was listed, right, a lot of people, sort of stopped buying a lot of ICP, and we saw a retracement, and then the interest continued going up. So in order for you to do very well as a blockchain project, right, you need adoption. What does adoption mean to a layman? It means people are beginning to accept and they're beginning to sort of utilize a particular platform. In order for you to utilize a particular platform, right, it has to be fun. You have to look forward to sort of, building on top of it. And this is obviously the beginning of a lot of good things to happen, because it was a successful experiment. It was a successful project. And this is one of the reasons why we could see a lot of BOBs, because I guarantee you there's a lot of developers out there who want to reciprocate the success of BOB. What's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of different projects building on top of internet computer, and we are definitely going to see the increase in internet computer price. And if we can have a mechanism where, in order for you to deploy anything on internet computer, right, you need to have ICP tokens in order for you to do your things. You get my point? So once that begins to happen, obviously the price of ICP is going to continue going up. And this is one of the reasons why I'm saying we are not far away from that particular turnaround point, the tipping point where we see internet computer finally gets to be utilized for what it is meant to be utilized for, because it has got a lot of technological prowess. It has got a lot of features that really help it to be one of the top leading cryptocurrency blockchains where people get to deploy and create stuff on. And this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, guys, we are gearing and we are getting closer to those moments, because we already have a few outliers. We already have the beginning of the massive turnaround. BOB has proven this to, come to fruition in the near future, and there's obviously going to be a whole lot more projects that are going to be doing this. So I'm pretty much excited for what is going to happen to the price of internet computer when obviously we begin to have a little bit more excitement. So when you talk about the internet computer ecosystem, right, it is still very, very undervalued because the fully diluted valuation is roughly 4.2 billion US dollars. So the more people get to utilize it, obviously we're going to see a really, really good increment in terms of the fully diluted market cap valuation, and we're going to see an explosive price movement. So right now I'm really seeing a unison with regards to the price and the overall general vision of ICP. Number one, we just have a little bit of drawdown to undergo. We just have a little bit of maybe potentially a little bit more downside, and I really believe this particular area, anything below $7 is going to be a blessing. It's going to be the last opportunity for you to get in and just wait for the price to absolutely kill it and potentially start competing with other projects such as Solana. So that's all I had for you today. Please let me know, what other strategies can internet computer utilize or take advantage of in order for us to have more demand for the ICP tokens, and in order for people to get in and just basically start using the platform, And I'm also looking for people who've got projects on internet computer. If you really believe that there's a lot of good projects out there on internet computer that we need to be looking at, please let me know in the comment section below. And I also have another question for you. Besides internet computer, are you looking into the ecosystem? What other internet computer ecosystem projects are you already invested in? And do you really believe that we're going to see an adoption of internet computer protocol, blockchain, and are people going to be deploying stuff on ICP? So please let me know which other projects I need to look out for, and let's create some memes. Let's start doing stuff. It all depends on you and I, because we are the ambassadors, we are the leaders of this particular project, due to the fact that it hasn't really blown up yet. So it's up to us to sort of also add value to the ecosystem as well. So if you guys happen to know any developers on ICP, please let me know. Let's give me your projects and then let's talk about them here, so we can bring some adoption to whatever you're creating, and people can support you as well, because I really have a lot of supporters of ICP on my channel, and we all genuinely want the project to do very well. So please drop me all the internet computer ecosystem projects that you really love and you use pretty much on a daily basis, and which ones have got a bright future. So let me know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will talk to you a little bit later.